Good day, this is Mario Denton, and welcome to this program on dealing with conflict and anger management. This is part of our online coaching. And in this session, I want to talk about the anger cycle, the root of anger. And we know that if you think about the results of anger, it's really having a serious physical impact on our body in terms of blood pressure, heart disease, and migraines, and all these type of things, as well as emotionally. There's stress, there's tension, there's depression, there's anxiety, there's self pity, there's bitterness. Even sometimes we're making foolish choices with lasting consequences that are made in anger. And then let's talk about mentally also, lost sleep and critical, and sometimes people are judgmental and they're full of a lot of irrational thinking. And then if you're looking at from a society point of view, you see there's abuse of others, there's loneliness, there's isolation, there's selfishness, there's blaming others, destruction of relationships, and there's often a victim mentality. And also financially, the loss of work time and foolish decision, as well as the loss of money. And then even spiritually, there's a lot of guilt, there's blame, there's shaming, there's blaming God, there's lack of that inner peace. So what are we saying? I want to start by saying, if you want to fix these type of things, where do we start? And in this series, I'm going to talk about a lot of various aspects. I'm going to talk about, what's happening in our body, in our spirit, in our mind. But today I want to talk about character. And the reason why I'm saying is, people like to put people on programs and they love to say, well, listen, you need to do this program and this program. But the fundamental thing that we need to address, it's about character. And if you look at the definition of character, character is the qualities built into an individual's life that determine his or her response, regardless of the circumstances. So, what are we saying? Good character is something that you do that's right according to the highest standards of behavior in every situation. And again, I want to say, it doesn't matter how old you are, your position in life, your financial status, your race, religion, your education, your gender, and personality. But good character springs from the heart. So, what are we saying is it is about time that we really look at these issues very, very seriously and start asking ourselves how we can address it. So, today, one of the key things that I want to highlight, it's all about specifically alertness. Now, alertness is one of the first character qualities that I want to highlight. Why is that so important? If you think about alertness, what do we see? Why is it important? Now, alertness, let's go back to the definition. It's, are you aware of what's taking place around you so that you can have the right responses? A lot of people don't know what's happening around them. They are careless, they are making foolish decisions, they are unaware, they sometimes asleep, and they're slow, and they're indifferent, and then even inattentive. So what are we saying is that you need to understand your surroundings. So you need to reflect on, what does this character quality of alertness really mean to you? What is stopping this quality working in your life? Where do you see a person who's really applying this type of things? What's your current reality? Because what are we saying? There are a couple of critical steps. If you want to deal with conflict, start off alertness. So you've got to keep your eyes open. And open means that you see things differently. You see the things that's threatening. That to me is important. And then you need to act. And sometimes you need to act immediately. But be careful how you act, because that could have a serious impact. And you're going to always analyze your results. So the best thing that you can do with alertness is take time out. And that's why I'm asking you the question, do you detect problems before they fully develop? Are you protecting your good name? Are you aware of the customer challenges that come your way? And how do you deal with customer issues? Do you treat them seriously and promptly, or do you ignore their problems and hoping that will go away, and they're not going to go away? And the signs of success is always, you think, not only for yourself, you got to be very tactfully. So alertness to me is the number one character quality. So keep on asking yourself, go deeper, because the opposite of alertness is, listen to this, carelessness. A carelessness, but in other words, you don't care. But if you think back of the definition of alertness, it's all about aware of what's taking place around me so that I can have the right responses. This is my 5 minute talk. Keep on listening, and I will share with you some of the other character qualities, how to fix anger and conflict management in the world today. Be blessed.